what's up guys, bloodflare here, back with another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about warming up PvP and practicing different types of PvP. So if you want to learn about warming up, stay here, and if you want to see the different types of PvP that you want to practice, click on go to the timestamp here. Alright. So, this is the warm-up section. So, first thing you want to do right when you get on it, because this is, prime warm-up time. This is also, I just got on as well, so this is perfect for me. You want to, right away, go on veltpvp.com. Now, this is a PvP server, and it's good. I don't know. Alright, I'll see you there. Alright, now that we're on Velt, the first thing you want to do, you want to get on Velt, click the Nether Star and go to Practice US. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fight an easy bot as 4 CPS and a attack range of 1.6 blocks. Now the reason we do this is you want to warm up your CPS and just overall getting into the feel of PvP. Alright, I'm gonna speed up this fight for you guys so you don't have to sit through 5 minutes of me just fighting a bot. Alright, so once you defeat the bot, if you have a very difficult time defeating it, I'd say fight it multiple times. I've fought it many times before because I practice on the server. But yeah, you just want to get used to that range where you want to stay in so that you can hit him and he can't hit you. So after you fight your bot, and after you win, you want to go Q unranked and no debuff. Now, I usually like to go against people better than me. Well, one, because I like winning, and two, because I can practice combo. Like, if someone's just flawless in me, I can't really practice comboing them. But you want to fight someone, fight a few people until you feel comfortable, and then, after that, we'll go back onto Hypixel. Alright, let's go. Alright, once you finish up your fight, sometimes it'll go like that, sometimes it'll be a lot harder. But once you finish that, you're ready to hop on Hypixel. Again, you can do multiple fights, you can do as many fights as you want until you feel comfortable, ready to fight. Alright, I'm gonna go back on Hypixel. Alright, so I'm back on Hypixel. If you guys skip to this time stamp, you're now in the practice section of the video where I talk about different, types of PvP and how to practice them. So what you always want to do first is duos. So we're going to be doing multiple types of PvP. We're going to cover, I guess, raw PvP, using blocks in PvP, and W tapping and block hitting. So first let's talk about rod PvP. So if you want to practice rod PvP, the best place to do this is classic duels. The classic duels are nice because they're fast and, well, they're just fast. You can do a lot of them in a short amount of time. So what you want to practice, first things first, is just going like this. Switching out your rod. And you want to be able. Your goal is to hit them first with your rod, so that you get the first hit on them. Now, I'm not the best with the rod, but I'm not the worst either. So I'll just, I guess I'll do like, I guess 2 or 3 of each. I'll do 3 on this one just because these are shorter, just to demonstrate, and then I'll do 3 for the rest. Or sorry, 2 for the rest, because the other types of PvP are quite long. Well, you see what I mean. Alright, let's wait for this to start. Oh wait, is he b-hopping? No, I don't think so. Oh, this guy's better than me. Alright. I already did, alright. I'm gonna do one more. Sometimes you lose, you'll win some and you'll lose some. But you wanna, your main goal isn't to win, it's just to practice your rod, right? I mean, unless you want to go for leaderboards on classic duels. But anyways, we'll do one more duel. I'm just gonna skip to when it starts. Alright, here we go. So we're up against Chew 4. Again, your goal is not really to win, but just to practice with your rod. Oh, this dude is destroying me. Oh yeah. Oh, he has an Ender Dragon. What is he? Classic Diamond. Yeah. Alright. So, that's gonna conclude the rod section. That was very trash, I know, but like, again, you just want to practice your rodding and you just gotta get used to it. It's really just muscle memory, because once you get it in your head as where you want to throw your rod out at them, that's when you can start, actually doing it good. Next, we're gonna talk about block PvP, and for block PvP, we're gonna want to go into UHC duels. And a block PvP is basically, let's say you're in a game, right, and you don't have any projectiles, so you gotta use blocks. Thirsty, hold on. Alright, so what you want to do with blocks is, let's say someone's running up to me and they're right here. What I want to try and do is place a block here or here to stop them. So I'm not going to use any projectiles. I'm not going to use my fishing rod. I might use my bow, actually. I'm going to try and only use blocks to show it off and show you how you do it. So what you want to do, he's running up to me, place a block. Uh-oh. If they don't run straight towards you, it can be very bad. And this might be bad because this dude doesn't know how to use a rod. He's just spamming it out. He's practicing, you know? So like this, you want to place a block in front of them, stop their momentum. Because if you have momentum and they don't, I don't know why he didn't heal. Anyways, if you have momentum, you always want to have momentum and stopping them. Because you're always going to get the first hit then. Most likely. Alright, so we're gonna try using it on this strategy. I'm sorry, like, I gotta cut out most of these fights, because most people are just, like, sweating super hard. And the block strategy is not the best. It's kind of like when you run out of all of your projectiles, and you don't have anything good to fight them with. This is kind of like, you're in a dire situation, and you don't know what to do. Stop trying to get the low ground. You also never want your opponents to get the low ground. It's not good. Oh no, he placed a block on me. Too bad he sucks. I don't know what this guy's plan is. I'm gonna shoot you. Dude, oh my god, I suck. Alright. I just want to fight somebody normally. Please fight me. Please, I just want to... Stop collecting arrows. No. Sometimes that'll happen where you can lag them back with the block. It can also help get you out of combos. No, not allowed. Oh, this guy's lagging. Alright, let's go. Oh, my lava. Alright, so I think that was the best demonstration I'm gonna get. Like I said, this is not something that's gonna be, like, better than other things, because by the time you get in reach to place the block, they're close to hitting you. So if you go too far forward, once you place a block, they can already hit you, and it defeats the purpose. But it's, it's one of those, like, last ditch efforts. Alright, next thing we're gonna talk about is W tapping and block hitting. So W tapping is where, so let's say, oh, how do I explain this? All right. So basically, when you first sprint, so let's say I'm starting my sprint, right? So now I'm sprinting. The first hit I do on somebody is gonna deal more knockback on the second because I just started my sprint. So what you do in W tapping is you kind of just keep starting your sprint over and over. So you want to hold in shift and tap W every time you hit them. Um, and this will send them flying. And it's the same principle with blocking, because blocking cancels your sprint, and you want to click both of them at pretty much the exact same time, uh, or click with your left click slightly earlier. And if you want to practice this, you can do this in either UHC 1v1 or Classic Duel. It doesn't really matter, but I think I'm gonna do it in UHC Duel just because the fights are a bit longer, so I might be able to show it off more. I'll try W. I haven't W tapped in forever. Oh God, no! Do you see his bad lying gear? That means he's a sweat. So I'm gonna try. You can see he takes a ton of knockback. I'm not using my rod, so. Alright, heal up, sir. You can see it's good for making people take a lot of knockback. And block hitting. Alright, I'm gonna show off block hitting now. Block hitting is very good because if somebody hits you while you're blocking, you take a half a heart less of damage. Which means if you just block hit, you're gonna, like, over time, take a lot less damage. So let's say they hit you 3 times, but you were blocking the entire time. That's an extra 1.5 hearts you're gonna be able to use when you fight. Oh, this dude's smart. I'm not gonna let you get off of that gap. You're gonna have to hit ahead. Oh. He's smart. Oh, I should be dead. Set the fight. I'm out of heals already. So block hitting can be used really in combination with any type of PvP. Like, I could rod him and block hit him. That's why I like block hitting a lot, because it gives you a lot of freedom. Right? Like, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. I'd recommend, like, block hitting and then not block hitting, because then you can get a good combo on them, usually. Gotta eat. I'm gonna lose this fight. Unless I just stay on him. Nah. The only thing with block hitting is it slows you down a ton. I'm surprised I won that. Alright, I'm gonna do, actually, let's do a classic duel. I'm gonna do just a few more fights just to show off block hitting a little bit more. So something you can do to practice this is just click in both. And for each of these strategies, like rodding and stuff like that, you can use, I'd say, use for block hitting. Probably you want to practice UHC, just because it's a bit longer fights. Lol. You can be in my YT vid with my 11 subs. Alright, so block hitting, you wanna, it should look like this when you're block hitting. Oh, he doesn't believe me. No! No! Alright. Come on. So I'm gonna try using a rod in combination with block hitting. What the hell? This guy takes 0 knockback. Alright. So again, block hitting is very nice. Anytime you're stuck in a, like, let's say, I don't know, a pre-built cave like in Skyward Map, always block hit. Unless there's like a chest or something behind them. That's one thing with block hitting. If there's a thing you can click on, like, you'll open a chest by accident and you'll just be done. But always block hit if you're in like a small enclosed space, because you'll take less damage and most of the time you'll win. I'm gonna do one more fight, and then we'll wrap up the video. Alright. So with block hitting, again, you just... Oh. Alright, you just want to get as many... You want to trade as many times as you can where you're block hitting and they're not. Yeah, I lost there. Because when you block hit, you take less damage, so most of the time you'll win the fight. That's going to wrap up this video on PvP warm-ups and practice. If you liked, make sure to hit the like button, comment something nice, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.